And in the bag, so when I had the candy, she was like, I had one candy left, and I was like, she's like, Mario, when are I gonna get one? And I was like, they're for friends, and she's like, well, I'm your friend, and I'm like, and after that, she's like, well, I am too, because we hang out when we see each other in the halls. And I'm like, that does not mean that we are friends. That does not mean we are enemies, but we're not friends. And I'm like, why can't she get it through her head that we are not friends? We are not going to be nice to each other. And, like, I don't want to see her ever again. And, like, at lunch this one time, she was, like, waving to me. And I was like, and I was concerned because she never waves at me. She never says hi to me. She never does anything. And I was like, should I be concerned that Serenity is waving at me? And she's like, you should be very concerned. And I'm like, good to know, because I'm gonna die. And I was like, I'm just freaking ridiculous with all her drama and what happened last semester. And I tell Nora, and she's like, well, you gotta ignore them. And I was like, okay, then I'll get rid of them out of my life. And I talked to the girl, and I was like, don't talk to me, don't acknowledge me. And I was like, leave me alone. And she's like, Myra, what happened? I'm like, just leave me alone. And of course, she's like, not leaving me alone, because she's like, what happened? Did someone tell you something? And I was like, no one told me anything. I'm just keeping myself safe from all the drama with you. And I gave her candy, and I was like, stay away from me. And she's like, Myra, what happened? What happened? And that entire time, I was like, just don't talk to me and ignore me. And I'm going to pretend that you're not here. You pretend that I'm not here. And we never have to talk to each other ever again. And we're good. And she was not. And then she goes to tell her friends, I think. Because, of course, I didn't ask her. I didn't even talk to her for the rest of the day yesterday. And I just was like, okay, so she's done. She's dead to me. I'm going to ignore her. She ignores me. I ignore her. That's perfect. It's a win-win for everyone. I don't know what's going to happen when I go back on Tuesday, because Monday we have the day off because it's President's Day, I believe. So I'm so glad that we have days off, because then I don't have to see her. So